So I've got the head covered, shoulders. There's a couple of little points where I can see the wire, but they will undoubtedly get covered completely as I put on garments. Now, I'm going to now start working this head in. Refer to your drawings. Can't say that enough, Year 11. Think about the proportions that you learnt. And first of all, I'm going to pull out the jaw. And then I'm going to draw in the forehead. Notice I use the word draw. You are drawing. You are drawing with this clay. As you form it, you're thinking about all the marks and gestures you made in your drawings and how then they relate to the clay. You've got to do that clever trick with your brain where you remember what it was you did, how it felt to draw those features, and relate that back into clay. Only difference is the clay is much more forgiving than your pencil. Much more forgiving, because you can just squish it into the correct shape as you go. Keep looking from the side. That's the best tip I've got for you. You keep looking at the side and noticing the profile, and the jaw and the forehead should stick out equally. The nose should come out the bottom half of the face, the brows in the bottom half of the face, and you need plenty of space for the top of the head, plenty of acreage there, lots of real estate there for the top of the head. You must not skimp on that, otherwise it's going to look peculiar. That's why I've been banging on so much about understanding the proportions of the face. So I need to pull the nose out more still. I need to pull out the chin more. Now I'm really using quite small pieces of clay. And that gap under the face there, the hollow out area under the chin. Get some cheekbones in because it's looking a bit sallow. And you do have to work quite rapidly because our rooms here at school, even with all the COVID safe windows being open and lots of COVID draft blowing through and all of that jazz, you will definitely want to keep this moist so it doesn't dry out. Nothing more annoying than you not being able to stick a piece down because it's dried up. Right, so it's starting to become more human. Need to bolster these shoulders. Remember also the Giacometti pieces that we looked at and the exaggerated points between neck and shoulder. Are you going to exaggerate any of the proportions on yours? You need to know beforehand. You need to have thought about it and planned beforehand and not just make a sort of madcap decision in the middle of the process. Decide what your head and shoulders are going to look like to start with.